Greetings, travelers. I'm Chris. Welcome to Lorespire. It's been a while since we streamed. Had a lot of personal stuff going on. But anyways, I saw today that the new Arcline demo dropped, and we're going to go ahead and play that, test it out, see what it's like. It's a game I've been wanting to play for a while. It's supposed to release sometime this year. So that means pretty much the next 2 months or so, since we're getting towards the end of the year. Anyways, yeah, let's go ahead, give this a try, see what it's like. It's supposed to be grim, dark, magic versus technology. The trailers for it are pretty interesting. Let's see what it's all about. Let's see what it's all about. I've not played at all. I've not done anything except for change the sound volume settings. Actually, it looks like they reset. Let's turn it down a little bit. Right about there. All these settings here, epic and high, are all auto-detected. So we'll just leave all that stuff alone. And let's see what this is all about.
Ooh.
All right, so it looks like we get to start out with character creation. Definitely like a steampunk magic versus technology type world, or at least that's my understanding, and certainly this look at character creation seems to embrace that. Okay, so let's see. It's like we can kind of randomize our name.
Yay.
We can choose our gender.
Yay.
We got a couple of
We need
voices
to finish this before he
for
recovers his
each gender.
strength.
Okay, races, we can be human or elf. Looks like that's our only choices. And it looks like we may... Well, let's go over here and look at the classes that we have to offer, that the game has to offer. Definitely very interested in that, of course. Diesel engineer, experts in firearms, and skilled creators of cutting-edge diesel gadgets. You never know when a jetpack might come in handy to bail you out of a tight spot. Okay, jetpacks. That sounds interesting. Like we have some available traits here. Default seems to be Monster Hunter after a monster destroyed your home. You swore revenge and learned the art of monster hunting. Your knowledge of their weaknesses allows you to deal extra damage in combat, plus 1d6 damage against monsters. Okay, cool. And looks like we have some starting stats here, and then we have 12 stat points available to increase. Looks like maybe we can't go... I was gonna say maybe we can't go past 6, but looks like with some stats we can. Maybe that's based on class. Let's see what other classes are available. Okay, Voodoo Shaman. That interests me a little bit more than Diesel Engineer, I think. Hey, what is up, Oakhart, my friend? Long time no see. Glad to have you drop in. How are things in your parts of the world? So, Voodoo Shaman is a masterful spellcaster, capable of dispatching foes with lethal curses, potions, and hexes, all without laying a finger on their target. Guided by the very spirits of nature, they wield formidable power. Alright, that sounds interesting. Alright, so it looks like this being the demo and all, we only have the 2 classes to choose from. One, Voodoo Shaman, going to be more on the side of magic, I'm sure, and Diesel Engineer more on the side of technology. Definitely leaning towards Voodoo Shaman. What traits do we have available here at this point? Like we have a few different traits. Actually, quite a few different traits. Thief Mediator. Years as a thief taught you survival, but your observations of people's behaviors and weaknesses also made you strong in rhetoric. Sleight of hand +10, wisdom +1, initiative -2. Scholar, your education in an ancient monastery exposed you to a wealth of forgotten knowledge. Though much of it is useless in the modern age, your scholarly training has improved you as a person overall. -2 level? That seems pretty detrimental, but maybe it's not so much. It definitely seems so immediately. Looks like -2 level, but +2 to all characteristics. Not sure what characteristics are exactly, because down here we have stats and skill points. So I'm not sure. Maybe characteristics is another set of characteristics, another set of stats, I guess, that are not stat points or skill points. The Outsider. You arrived in this world from a mysterious rift with no memory of your past. Okay, this sounds pretty damn interesting. So, we're from another world, it would seem. You hid the truth of your origins while learning the laws of this world. This kind of implies possibly that there might be some type of multiversal component or interdimensional component to the game, which is something that I'm always interested in. Pretty intriguing. Your magic is stronger and you get more magical cards from portals. Not sure what exactly that means. I'm guessing magical cards are some type of resource. But your debt in this world grows faster. Not sure what that means. I would think it's just a monetary thing, but I don't actually know. Renegade cultist. You founded a powerful secret cult before eventually fled, seeking redemption. However, your dark past continues to haunt you. You live in constant fear of being found out. So voodoo magic +20, intellect -2. What exactly does intellect do? Intellect influences your odds of dealing critical damage in combat and is important when using some voodoo weapons. Intellect is generally important for Tesla technologists. Tesla technologist sounds pretty cool, but does not seem to be a class that we have access to at this point. The Explorer, your curiosity. Hey, what's up, Nazi? Sorry, I just noticed that you came in. Yeah, new game hype. This is just the demo. The game is supposed to release before the end of the year. But I saw the demo was available today, and it's one of the few games I've been looking forward to that were actually coming out this year. So, yeah, I decided we'd give it a go. I have other things to do, of course, but we're going to try to get in at least an hour or two. Maybe if it's really, really good, we'll get in a little bit longer than that. We'll have to see. Anyways, how you been, Matsy? It's been so long. Hope you've been doing well. Your experiences surviving forgotten lands and forbidden ruins have made you tough, but left you with lasting scars. So dexterity +2, strength +2, health -50%. Holy balls! Maybe some type of glass cannon type build or something. Although +2 dexterity and strength doesn't seem like enough to merit -50% health, but you know, maybe if you stay towards the back in this game, it's easy to avoid damage. I don't know. Soul Survivor. Always an interesting background choice. Which you say that they're traits, but I'm just kind of thinking of them as backgrounds given how they're being described. Your family was wiped out during a time of political turmoil, leaving you their only surviving heir. There are those who still remember and respect your family's name. Okay, maybe you get some special dialogue choices or something because of that. You know, or maybe even you get some special quests. Arcane Researcher. Years of study have granted you advanced knowledge of magic and how to avoid corruption. Magic corruption -4. Not sure what magic corruption is, but I don't know. Maybe if you use magic Actually, in one of the trailers, it looked like as one of the characters was using magic, that they were like their body was changing. So maybe that has, maybe as you use magic, you get corrupted by it. I guess that seems reasonable. However, so much time spent alone has left you with poor communication skills. So intimidation -10, that doesn't seem too bad. Mage corruption -4 seems pretty good, but that's without actually knowing what it means or having any meta knowledge of any of this. Okay, this one sounds the most interesting to me. I don't actually know how good it is. Our magic is stronger, which should be awesome. But our debt in this world grows faster. We'll see how much of a detriment that is. Now, I don't know if your class would change your starting stat points, and these two classes just happen to have the same starting stats. Maybe they're just like the same or similar version of the magic or technological side of things, and that's why their stats are the same. Or maybe all characters just start out with the same stats. I don't know. So we're going to Voodoo Shaman, and we're going to be an outsider. See how that goes. So intelligence helps you deal critical damage. Wisdom. What is wisdom? Wisdom impacts your initiative, how quickly you react when combat begins. It also influences the practice of celestial magic. I don't know if the magic will be using a celestial in nature. I kind of feel like not as a voodoo shaman, but I don't actually know. The perception determines your accuracy in combat and is critical for wielders of diesel weapons and voodoo magic. Well, we're wielding voodoo magic, so we should probably put high priority on perception, I guess. Constitution affects your armor rating as well as your ability to shield and block in combat. Seems like more of a melee-ish type thing, which I'm assuming we won't be as a voodoo magician or shaman. Constitution is generally important to users of Steam technology, okay? Dexterity represents your ability to dodge attacks, as well as the use of diesel-powered guns and slashing weapons. Dexterity is generally important for diesel technologies. Strength. Strength directly influences your maximum hit points. Okay, strength is for hit points, interesting. And your proficiency with melee and heavy weapons. It is also crucial if one wishes to learn the occult magic of hellfire mages. Okay. So let's go ahead and we're gonna min-max some shit here. We'll max out our perception since that seems really good. Now we're starting with 1 strength, and since this affects our maximum hit points, I don't know that we'll be using melee or heavy weapons, and I don't know that we'll actually be using the occult magic of hellfire mages. Probably not, since we're a voodoo shaman. I would think not anyways, but I want more hit points, so let's bump that up some. I don't think we're going to be using celestial magic here as a voodoo shaman. Again, don't actually know. Let's bump up our dexterity points a couple there. And then we're not going to be using Tesla technologies. But it says this is important when using some voodoo weapons. There we go. Let's try that. since presumably we'll be using voodoo weapons. Now, you know what? It's probably our race that affects our base stats. Let me just change. Yeah. Okay, so it's the race that affects the base stats. Not sure what all the eventual races will be. I'm pretty sure it's more than just human and elf, though. But this is what we have access to here. Humans seem to be the jack of all trades kind of type, at least as far as stats go, since they start out with 3 in all stats. Let's go with the elf. Did that change? Yeah, okay, that changed our stats, so let's change these back. And we have 40 skill points. So let's see what we can do with that. Athletics reflects the development of one's body, one's flexibility, and one's ability to overcome physical obstacles. Keep up muscle tone. It is important to maintain one's strength. Not terribly interested in that. Sleight of hand allows one to surreptitiously shift and conceal objects to one's advantage. Pick locks and perform card tricks. Manual dexterity is key to the skill. Okay, so maybe like hiding weapons and picking locks, it could help us in those respects. Knowledge reflects one's ability to learn and analyze information, especially the various scientific disciplines, and is directly related to one's intellect. Survival is about tracking animals or people, navigating in the wilderness, and adapting to challenges. Mastery of this skill comes from experience guided by wisdom. Observation involves analysis of one's environment, attention to details and deduction, good eyesight and acute perception are strong foundations for the skill. Okay, I kind of like that. I'm curious if I drop my perception. Okay, so it looks like for each point you have in the corresponding stat, the skill goes up by 5. Endurance is the ability to take a punch, run long distances without a break, and climb several flights of stairs without losing one's breath. The secret to good results is a high constitution. Intimidation means using the threat of violence to influence another person's decisions. One's odds of success with the skill increase with one's strength. Deception is when the narrative you're presenting differs from the objective truth. Outwitting one's opponent is the key to deceit, underscoring the importance of intellect. I like that, makes sense. Mockery is the universally recognized technique of manipulating others by calling out their weaknesses or flaws, or through similar forms of humiliation. Mastering this skill requires practice and relies on high dexterity to dodge incoming blows. A little bit weird that would require dexterity, but okay. Charm is the ability to captivate one's target through body language, gestures, and posture. The skill demands complete awareness and control over one's body. The more constitution you have, the more charming you'll be. Also seems a little weird. Persuasion is the rhetorical art of presenting a convincing argument to change opinions in one's favor. To master the skill, one must possess firm convictions rooted in wisdom. Okay. So it seems like each stat has 2 skills connected to it. Insight is the subconscious ability to sense when you're being deceived or when someone you're dealing with has an ulterior motive. This ability is directly related to one's perception. And voodoo magic. That's our thing. Kind of weird. It looks like some type of dwarf or something. I don't know. Voodoo magic involves a profound bond with nature and explores the intertwining realms of rituals, curses, and potions, all used to influence the very essence of the world and its inhabitants. It requires keen perception to focus on the secret threads binding and manipulating all things. Alright, so let's just really embrace what we're good at here. I'm gonna put 10 points in each of those, and then we get 10 more to put wherever we feel like we might need and or want them. Hey, what's up, Dominator? Hope all is well. Looks fun. I won't have time to join today, but I'll watch back. Looks cool. Cool. Appreciate you dropping in and letting us know, Dominator. Hope that you've been doing well. Hoping it'll be cool, interesting. We'll have to see. I expect it to be. I've been following it, and it seems pretty good. Just from the trailers and things that I've read about it that have come out. I guess now we get to find out for sure if it is or not. Alright, I don't know. I like the idea of having some decent sleight of hand. So we're going to put our other 10 points there. Alright, now, the graphics here are actually better than I expected. Like, I don't know if I'd quite call them AAA, but, you know, kind of close to that. Like, they're good. They're pretty damn good. And change our hairstyles and whatnot. Kind of like that one. Actually, I think I like that one. Yeah, that one looks pretty good. Face shape. They're all pretty good. I think I like that one the most. We'll go with that. Have some pretty typical skin colors, I guess. Sure, that looks fine. Okay, now they have some pretty good choices for colors of hair. I like it whenever I can get some funky looking hair colors going on. That was definitely one of my favorite things about the aesthetics of the character creator in Baldur's Gate 3, at least. That doesn't seem to really be making too much of a difference. Sure, that looks pretty good. Eye color. I can't really zoom in. Maybe I can't. No, that seems to be about the most we can zoom in. Still, it looks pretty good. I like it, right? We got a few tattoo choices. Presumably there will be more of at least some of these choices in the final game. But I feel like this is pretty robust for just an initial demo. Feels pretty good. I really kind of like that one. Oh no. Oh, okay. That's too much. No. Okay, maybe that's too much. Yeah, how about we do that? I feel like that's pretty good. It kind of matches or offsets with the lock of hair that we have coming down over here. Wish they had an intensity for the tattoo color so I could maybe tone down the glowiness of that a little bit, but you know, it's not bad. Makeup is kinda basic. There we go. I like that. Maybe turn that a little more blue, like our lit. Yeah. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Then we have a character portrait. Oh. Hopefully they'll allow us to upload our own portraits. That's always cool and fun when they do that. Yes, we're gonna go with this one. You thought it fairly matched too well. It probably matches better than the others.
We need to finish this before he recovers his strings. We need to finish this before he recovers his strings. We need to finish this before he recovers his strings.
Alright, I kind of like the bit of an accent they have put on that voice. We'll just go with that. And maybe a better name. Celeste Dubois. Sure. Let's go with that. Celeste Dubois. Soul Survivor, Voodoo Shaman, 5 Strength, 5 Dexterity, 2 Constitution, 10 Perception, 5 Intellect, and 3 Wisdom. Alright, let's see what that does. Long ago, in the days when the world teetered on the brink of chaos. I couldn't read all that in time. With a single wave of their hand, a new reality could unfold, filled with the fire-breathing... Okay, this is going way too quickly. Yeah, they need to definitely allow for more time to read that. It would also be nice if they had maybe a voice actor read it to the player. That would be preferred. But the general gist of it was that sorcerers and magic ruled the land before, and then humans came around and I guess threw them down and started with science and technology and operating on pure logic. And now, but then the sorcerers in the corners of the world, I guess the forgotten recesses, started to gather their power and come back. Like I said, I didn't get to read all of it, but from what I did read, I think that's kind of the gist of what's going on, or what happened. Kind of set things up. They'll definitely need to get a voice actor for that, or at the very least, like, double the amount of time for people to read it. Anyways, let's go on. Sir, I'm on my rounds and it's not my work. I'm not your personal caretaker to run to the hospital. Do yourself a favor and go on your own. How the heck am I supposed to move, you fool? I can barely walk. My wife's in need of a damn doctor. I'm so fed up with this. You pour the prime of your life into this country, and what does it do for you? Not a damn thing. The young policeman shifts uncomfortably, aching to escape, yet his youthful conscience keeps him close to the old man. The moment he notices you, a glint of hope sparkles in his eyes. You! No, you! What? He stares at you confused and then turns red with irritation. Damn you all! Don't waste my time, for goodness sake. Listen here. How about this old man? Supposed to be a doc from the local leprosarium checking on him, but not for me, you fool. My wife. For some reason, the doc's a no-show. I can't be sprinting to the doctor for every citizen, mate. I'm an officer, not a nurse. Got patrols to make, or the chief will bury me. Everyone's on edge with the bigwigs in town. Leprosarium's just a stone's throw away. You'll manage. Find it and tell that damn doctor to come on his damn rounds. That's it. I'm off. Go, you idiot! Back in my day, the police didn't turn a blind eye to the folks in this city. Abruptly, he turns around to face you. You there! My wife needs a doctor. Head to the leprosarium and let them know. I don't have the strength to babble anymore. The audacity! Have they lost their minds or what? When they get old, they'll see what it's like. He averts his gaze and clams up. Perhaps it's good to explore the leprosarium. One can only speculate about the level of curiosity among its audience. I don't know, but leprosarium does not seem like a place you really want to go and explore or spend any time in. That seems like a place of sickness and death. So go to the doctor. All right, so we have a mini map up here. We have what we're supposed to do here. We have our character here. Who's this? I don't know who that is. Oh, we can pickpocket somebody. Attack of opportunity? I don't know. Maybe that's something that'll just automatically happen. Oh, okay. This guy is him who is... I don't know if we're starting at the beginning of the game or maybe somewhere in the middle. That's Mick, huh? Oh, dude, I can't wait to try out that in battle. He looks pretty well armed. Mick does. Okay, inventory, journal. I was thinking maybe there'd be some kind of indicator here. Okay, I'm gonna guess we go to the star. I don't really know. Okay, the star is on our mini map as well. The camera kind of stays centered on our character. Not sure how much I like that, but something we'll get used to, I guess. Oh, fight already. Okay. You're now in combat mode. The combat system is turn-based and proceeds in rounds so that each character gets a turn to perform their actions. Even with our low wisdom, we seem to be up first. Turn order for your teammates and enemies appearance at the top of the screen. Okay, alright, I got this, maybe. Some combat abilities set a status on your enemies, which will last for several rounds. Using these statuses can help you establish different tactics against various types of foes. Each teammate has a unique set of combat abilities. Hover over the ability on the hotbar to see a detailed description. Okay, we seem to have a pretty familiar line of movement. Each dot seems to be one movement point. Presumably we have 8 movement points since it goes red at 9. Not really seeing if there's some other indicator of that. Not sure if we can move our full distance and still act or not. But I guess we'll find out. Okay, so Toxic Skull launches a skull that does damage and poisons the target. Binds the nearest enemy to the selected target and deals the same damage. That is interesting. I'm curious how that works. Summons a totem to the target location. The totem draws enemies' attention. I like that, assuming the totem is durable. Grasping Hands creates a magical zone which slows down and damages enemies. We have a voodoo attack. Sprint adds extra movement points for the current turn, presumably using up your action though. We have 1 reaction point. Assuming this is our reactions bar. Okay, let's see here. Try some Grasping Hands. Alright, we did some damage. Seems to be kind of decent. I like the spell effect. The spell effect looks fine. It looks good. We had to move a little bit to cast it. And it looks like we can still move after casting, so that's awesome. I like that. Let's try to move back away from them since we're probably not super durable. Can I cast again? Oh shit. I think I might have been able to cast again if Alright, so I'm not sure what exactly. Okay, action points. I need to pay attention to how many action points I have next time. I have 0 now. Presumably I have to end my turn. Yeah, just click auto for that. Yeah, let's do that. Oh! Did he attack the hand? Not sure what exactly happened there. Okay. So we have a sprint, we have a punch, basic attack, dealing damage to the target. Steam boot jump, that sounds fun. Knocks back and damages nearby enemies. Relentless force deals damage to the target and the enemies behind in a certain angle or radius. Deals damage and knocks the enemy back. So let's let me get up here. Don't have a super lot of movement. No, that doesn't work. Yeah, okay. So you're like, definitely melee. Okay, there we go. We knocked them back, so they're back in the hands. Did a pretty decent amount of damage, too. We don't really have... Yeah. Get back up there. Seems like maybe we're a little premature in coming back. Alright, you're damaged and poisoned. Let's try our voodoo attack. Finish you off. Alright, enemy down. Sweet, looks good. Thought our turn would auto end after that. I'm not sure why it didn't. Oh. Out a movement point left. And then I'm not sure if it was our poison or our hands that finished him off, but alright. Successful first battle. That went pretty well. I liked it. We had some interesting effects to play around with there and abilities. I'm definitely a fan so far. Flame grenade, sulfur waste, frag grenade, plated diesel. Okay. So I'm not seeing any capacity here, so I think maybe your inventory is just kind of infinite, or at the very least extremely large. I do have this corruption effect here, maybe from casting spells, I don't know. Not entirely sure about that. Apple, a common fruit, not sure what that does. Dollar, can't buy much with it. But that implies that you can at least buy something. Okay, can I put this grenade on and use it? Or is this only for engineers or something, maybe? Going red everywhere. Oh, no, wait a minute. Okay. Diesel technology, steam mechanic, Tesla scientist. So I'm guessing you have to have either the diesel technology skill or be a steam mechanic or a Tesla scientist. Okay, what about Mick here? Alright, apparently inventory is not shared between characters, which could maybe get a little bit annoying. Do you have any perks? Okay, so it looks like maybe we are starting at least a few levels into the game, since we have perks that we did not pick at the beginning, or at least I don't think we did. Alright, let's give that to Mick. Probably not better than what you're wearing. 8 armor, 16 health, -2 initiative. It's got some dodge at least. Alright, let's give that to Celeste. She's actually not wearing pants. Can she even wear it though? No, she can't. Requires diesel technology, so. Okay. Now, can I give this to Mick? Does he have diesel technology? Now, apparently he does, because he's already got frag grenades and flame grenades. Well, there. We'll give him some more. We'll have to see if we can figure out a way to use those in the next combat, maybe. Emergency vehicle for patient visits. It looks abandoned. While exploring the world, you can stumble upon... We're missing the M there. Stumble upon objects or situations that will require a test of your character's abilities. Alright, that's pretty standard. The die roll happens, and I guess if you pass it, then you know what it was, or you get more information about it. In the end of the golden age of magic, Rios created something or other. Damn it, we need more time to read. Well, these look interesting. Do not look forward to one day fighting them. Hey, you're the doc. A man in a lab coat is standing in the center of the room, encircled by huge automatons. He's mumbling irritably and rhythmically clenching and unclenching his fists. Dr. Bailey was supposed to do the rounds today, but the woman's a no-show, despite a whole pile of work that needs doing. Mr. Simon's the only one I can rely on in the whole damn city. You mentioned a Simon? I know Red Simon. That Mr. Simon is a real businessman. Need workers who don't complain. He has them. Need something organized quickly? He'll do it. Did you say you know him? Do you want to make us some money? It's for a humane cause. For the leprosarium and its patients. Tell me about the Iron Plague. Too many questions, but okay. There's not actually that much to say about it. The plague affects everyone differently. No one knows what causes it, which means a lot of superstition and gossip. But some families have been living with the infected for years and show no symptoms themselves. The primary symptom is iron growths on the skin, ultimately resulting in total hyposthesia. That's when you lose tactile sensation. What we do know is that the epidemic erupted during the Techno-Mage Wars. There was never any plague before that. Alright, what kind of work? My colleague, Dr. Bailey, didn't show up today, and I need someone to do the rounds in this district. I mean, this is exactly why I use a nurse automatons. They never abandon their duties. Never. Anyway, I need to visit 3 patients and offer them a place in the leprosarium. But to put it delicately, we accept mages only, and they must be in reasonably good physical condition. We need them early in the course of the infection because we're trying to find a cure. Yeah, that's it. Okay. This humane matter is also a delicate matter. And what are you paying for this extra work? It's good money, of course. I know how things are done in this city. So we can try our hand at deception here. Okay, I'm always down for a good deception. While I'm busy, just like Mr. Simon, I would require a significant reward. Go ahead, what's your pitch? So we have to roll less than or equal to 25. I wish I knew the rules of the roll system here. The dice determine success or failure. Roll 2 10-sided dice to get a number from 1 to 100. Alright, I guess it multiplies the 2 numbers together. So if you roll a 2 and a 10, you get a 20. If you roll 2 10s, you get a 100. And you want the lower your number, the better, it seems. Roll your skill test rating or lower to succeed. Rolling higher means failure. Alright, well that's straightforward enough. They're doing good with the tutorials here. You know, like that's not really confusing at all. Easy to understand. Got it. The only thing, I wish they would show what types of bonuses I guess I was getting. Maybe there are no bonuses. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe it's just, yeah, I guess your skill, the higher your skill is, the easier it is to roll under your skill. So yeah, that makes sense. Okay. And we failed like hell. Are you kidding? It's only 3 stops, and for good money. Fine, give me the addresses. Great. Magnificent. I'll get you the list right now. Wonder if we could defeat one of these things. Probably. I bet we could defeat one. Probably means there's 2 here. I don't think we could defeat 2. Thinking about attacking them just for the fun of it, but we should probably wait. One does not simply save in a combat, neither in a dialogue. I guess you can only save outside of combat dialogue, which is probably a good reason to save. Alright, quick save, F5 works. Find the disease. Alright, so they seem to be giving us indicators on our mini-map to make it pretty simple. Which I think for this style of game is fine, although in our Morrowind playthroughs I was actually liking the lack of indicators, but that's definitely a different style of game. Oh, we failed our perception check for something. Psst, pal! Pure Orpheum. Wanna buy? I don't know what Orpheum is. What's this Orpheum? Tell me about it. Huh, well I assume you aren't local, mate. Everybody says mate here. They say it was once Syndicate's invention to boost productivity. Didn't work well though. Too much pressure on your heart. But someone added some magical shit and it suddenly worked. Can you imagine? Techies getting high with magic of some sort, huh? They aren't so proud to talk about it, you know. Partially magical drug and blah blah blah. Sure, brother, all of you never know if you come to me alone. So you want to buy it or not? Alright, let's check it out. Orpheum, the drug of the poor. It's easy to get hooked and impossible to get off. It is better to stay away from it. Alright, so maybe we shouldn't, yeah, maybe we can just sell him some stuff. Here, you want to buy my pants? How about some apples? And some sulfur? Do you like sulfur? I don't know. I don't know why I just put it into his inventory, but okay. Oh, maybe if you just double click it, it just sells it without the barter. Alright, well, we got some more money, which doesn't buy much. I think we're going to lay off of the Orpheum for now. Homemade pie. Can I steal this pie? Apparently I cannot steal the pie. Control's definitely going to take a little bit of getting used to. It's a little wonkified. Oh, damn. This guy is fucked up. A robust figure is blocking entry to a house by two individuals who look very much like thugs from the slums. It looks like a weird kind of knight. His head and hands adorned with thick iron scabs, unmistakable symptoms of the Iron Plague. Listen, you two, either you skedaddle, or I'm gonna grab both your heads and squeeze them down inch by inch until boom! Oh, Kitty will be so happy. The man assumes a beatific smile, and the ruffians immediately step back out of reach and race away. The knight then pivots to speak to someone inside. They won't be back, Mr. Davis. Newcomers, I guess? Give my regards to the kitty, and don't worry. Mr. Davis? Ah, the old man's dozed off again. What a show. Are you Samson? I am? What do you want? If you're here to demand money, it won't work. He folds his arms with a sound like two pots clanging together. Dr. Worthington sent me. There's an open spot in the Leprosarium where you can live out your days with dignity. You meet the criteria, so what do you say? Well, that doesn't seem fair. I can just abandon my people. Without me around, those thugs wouldn't let anyone live in peace. Better take Aunt Macy instead, from the house over there. She's been having a hard time breathing lately. if I eliminate the thug problem once and for all. How about that? Or we can try to persuade with Mick. If you agree, I'll be helping her and thousands. If you agree, you'll be helping her and thousands of others. The doctor is working on a cure, and he's looking for people like you. Or I can try my own deception. Alright, so here we do get a modifier, which is minus 20 because the person is cautious, so we have to roll a 5 or less. Probably not a good chance of that happening. The whole neighborhood will be admitted in one turn at a time. The name Macy is also on the list. Let's see, we can try some insight here. Insight is a little more of an hour game. Unfortunately, we get another minus 20 because the person is cautious. The others are all going to die sooner or later, so it wouldn't make any difference to them. But you have a chance to save them. Damn it. Damn, we suck. I'd rather spend my days in peace, and I'm the one responsible for that peace. There's no one else here to do it. So, apparently we can try all of these. Alright, well, the whole neighborhood's going to be admitted one at a time, so the name Macy's also on the list. You don't have to worry. No, something about that doesn't seem right with me. I'm staying. It's for everyone else's sake. I can't just leave them. Alright, Mick, give it a try. If you agree, you'll be helping her and thousands of others. The doctor is working on a cure, and he's looking for people like you. Not everyone meets the criteria, you see. Damn it! You'd think we'd at least get lucky on one of these? Sounds promising, but I can't abandon my people right now. No one else is going to handle those crooks except me. Fine, I'll handle the crooks. A deep furrow on his forehead betrays profound concentration. Maybe I could go then, yeah. If it was for everyone. I'll show you how to find their hideout. Word of mouth is better than a personal messenger around here. Oh, you again. I told you already. I ain't going no place until those bastards are taken care of. Oh, I can loot this stuff? Hope this isn't stealing? I don't know. Nope, doesn't seem to be stealing. I guess I can't get around there. Just click on the map to go there? Apparently not. I guess they don't actually want us going that way at this point in time. Almost passed up some loot. Photon collector, huh? No idea what the hell that's all about. Alright, well sure, we'll take all that, I guess. Here we go. Let's go speak to you. The local gangsta. The local gangsta leader. Who the hell are you? If you're here to repay your debt, Leave the money in that basket over there. Alright, so we can intimidate. We can deceive. We're not good at deception. Or we can just start a fight. Mick, intimidate this guy. Red Simon sends us high. Either you stop bothering people in this neighborhood, or I'll bother you into a vegetative state. Yeah, Mr. Simon can't stand small-time greedy shitheads like you. Oh shit, we passed one!
Yeah! Yes!
Red Simon, he said we could pay at the end of the month, but if he's already changing it up, we'd better just find another neighborhood. Tell him respect and all that. Alright, so that was not so difficult. Finally passed one of those checks. Oh. Well, isn't this nice? What is that, like Siamese triplets who are naked with the disease? I don't know. This is kind of weird. As you enter the room, a rigorous argument assaults your ears. The two individuals are bizarrely affixed at the torso, forming something similar to a thick bolt of a tree. One of them gesticulates anxiously while the other remains perfectly composed. We haven't been outside in 3 days. I'm going stir crazy in here. Me and Willie aren't going anywhere, Bob. Come on, damn it. How did you even ask Willie's opinion? We don't have a mirror around anymore. The heck? Not the threesome I was hoping for. Oh, that was Mick. Whoops, wrong voice. Must be Willie Bob Colton. I'm here from the leprosarium. Sorry, I got that accent kind of stuck on my tongue now. Colton, Willie, and Bob. We're individuals, damn it. This almost never happens, but I have to agree with him. It's a weird story we got going this way, but there are still 3 of us. What was that about the leprosarium? Dr. Worthington sent me to tell you that there's an opening at the leprosarium. Are you interested? Thank you for the offer, but I have to refuse. I'm going to stay here and die at home. No discussion. Kiss my ass, Colton. I don't care that you're older. You don't make decisions for his body alone. I'm sick of this place. Tear yourself off and go then. Listen, if you convince Willie, Colton, we'll go. Since we lost our damn mirror, I can't even see him to ask. He doesn't talk, you know. Or get Willie to persuade Bob. His constant thirst for adventure is wearing me out. I'm on Bob's side. You ought to live in the leprosarium a shot. Oh, you think you're smart, Colton? Bite me. There's kind of like a certain little witty charm to the dialogue here. I mean, it's nothing too crazily amazing, but it does have a certain sense of amusement to it, I think. The siblings turn to show you Willie, pasted on their backs like an animated tumor. He's a bit younger, and he clearly enjoys complicating things for his elder brothers as he keeps his legs elevated. Willie blinks and smiles. 1 blink means yes, 2 means no. Got it? I didn't even mean to do that, but apparently I tried to bribe and failed. I overheard some rowdies joking that it would be fun to split you into 3. Ah, so close. 44, we needed a frickin' 40. Willie smiles even more broadly, blinks twice, and provocatively extends his middle finger. Oh, that's amusing. Haha, I can see what he's doing by his shadow. As if that's probably your arrogant nose you're seeing. Oh yeah, you can go to... The brothers return to their perpetual arguing with renewed vigor. Further dialogue with these two or three seems unlikely. Well, I guess we failed then, if we can't even talk to them anymore. Well, it seems like some form of persuasion, either through intimidation or, I guess, wisdom. The wisdom skills might be preferable, or at least very helpful in some of these situations. A strange enchantment surrounds this enigmatic creature. Its eyes are missing, replaced by two flickering flames, yet despite its supernatural appearance, it emits a melancholy whine akin to any ordinary sad canine. Alright, here we go. We should be able to get this one right. Let's determine the nature of the creature. Nice. Your gaze falls upon an aged scholar, its name tag worn away by relentless passage of time, yet this creature transcended the ordinary boundaries of a pet. The magic involved in this bond with its owner leaves an indelible mark, resilient enough to withstand even death. There's a sense that the mage or something containing his power must be nearby. Alright, magic knowledge. We're pretty good with magic knowledge, apparently. Let's see if we can absorb the surrounding magic. Nice! Okay. Unfamiliar magic tingles at your fingertips as the dying flame within the creature draws your attention. Someone else's memories weave into your sight. A man enters a hut. The door closes behind him. The door cycles through the seasons: winter, spring, summer, fall, and winter again. With the arrival of the final drawing, the skeleton begins to disintegrate, leaving behind a poignant sense of sadness. It has never seen the man go out the door again. So he just waited there until he died, waiting for the old man. Okay, that was kind of interesting. I was hoping maybe the dog would join us, or we'd get him as a pet, but apparently we got information on undead dogs in our bestiary, which I guess is better than nothing. The metal it was made burned as the fire came from the center of the ritual circle. Yeah, I'll take the amulet, sure. We received a burnt amulet. Alright, cool. I guess. Oh wow, this guy's really jacked. Psst! Listen! Be a pal! And get this fly out of my face, will ya? Aw, damn it. I didn't mean to double click. A peculiar creature stands near the building in place of a support column. Were it not for the creaky voice, its presence might have eluded your notice entirely. Its face seems to be the only part of its body that remains mobile. That's funny, they're using it as a support column. Are you Asavir? That's me, ma'am. Asavir, once called nimble-footed, now more like the foul-mouthed, or dirty-faced, if we're being honest. Dr. Worthington from the local leprosarium sent me. Wouldn't you rather live there? Day-to-day life would definitely be more dignified. Finally, bite me, neighbors! But first we need to avenge my honor. Here's the plan. Stuff Dundar's damned pipe with some nasty stuff. Ha! Next, hide Aunt Macy's slippers. That'll get her grumbling. And these stairs right next to me, grease them up so everyone who comes by will take a tumble. Will you do that for me? Then I'll be truly free. You want me to do 3 things? Or should we cut them all instead? You're doing a real solid job as a column. Stay strong, bye. Hey, no, wait! I'm begging you here. I'm gonna die of boredom. Well, I don't think we're gonna get paid very well. We've only gotten one of them, but that was too funny to leave them in the column. I couldn't help myself. So far, I'm liking pretty much everything about it. Music's pretty good. The graphics are better than I expected, especially the close-ups. Dialogue's good. Not sure how much of a story there is yet. We're just kind of getting started on that. Another thing that I am a little finicky about is the navigation and the controls here. Like, after enough time, you definitely get used to them, but they're certainly not my preferred method of control in a game like this. Oh, you again, I told you already. Ain't going no place till those bastards are taken care of. The thug problem has been solved. Permanently. Really? Thank you, I guess. Since I'm not needed here anymore, I can go to the doctor of yours. Maybe you can find a cure. Alright, well, Doc, we got 1 out of 3. 33%. That's gotta be passing, right? Maybe? Probably? In the golden age of magic, any mage was able to become a truth weaver by creating a miracle. However, each miracle gradually destroyed the reality as humanity... something. I didn't get to finish. You filthy, wretched butcher! I know all about what's been going on here. There you are, Dr. Bailey. I was wondering where you'd gone. Have you no shame, asshole? These are patients and we're physicians. We should be saving them, not putting on a damned sideshow. Completely unbelievable. What is he supposed to be ashamed of? Never mind, it's just a little misunderstanding. I believe you can go... A misunderstanding, you scum! You've been deceiving people with a deadly disease just to line your pockets. And most of that money goes straight to them. That, in my opinion, is much more humane than leaving them to rot in their beds for what remains of their lives. Let them make a little cash at least. Are these thugs with you? Yes, did you think I was going up against his automatons by myself? No way. Fight evil with evil, I say. Hey, are you gonna stand around belly aching all day? You said if we beat someone up, our friend would get treatment. He will, not to worry. But give me another minute. That stranger is innocent in all this. Alright, so who are you? Dr. Nora Bailey, former colleague of Dr. Worthington, and had no idea about the side business she's running. Alright, what show are you talking about? This monster gathers thick mages here to put them against each other in underground fights. My, but you are young, sweetheart. Life hasn't worn you down yet. But if you stick around long enough, you'll see that the world isn't as black and white as it seems. Yes, I organize what you call underground fights, but I'm not deceiving anyone. I explain everything as soon as they arrive, and they participate of their own free will. As for the wealthy being entertained by our little spectacle, they pay for the privilege and I pay the patience. That's not just empty promises, you know, it's real money. What an utter disgrace. You tarnish the honor of our profession. You show up on my doorstep with a bunch of ruffians to talk about honor. Funny. So you're not treating anyone here? There's no cure for the Iron Plague. We examine the patient, sure, but treatment to him means stitching them up so they can go on fighting, or dosing them with stimulants, which worsens their condition. Patients who are destined to die, I will remind you, they know it too. With my help, they're at least able to help their loved ones before the end. Their families aren't going to thank you for interfering, Nora. Who are these rich folks you mentioned? Folks with particular needs. They get very bored, you see, and need some entertainment in their drab lives. Bureaucrats, factory workers, famous scientists, Zendo folks. These animals are everywhere. Alright, are you going to duke it out, or what? Yes, but this isn't your fight. You can help, however. I want the leprosarium to function as it was intended, to heal the sick, not just mages, because they make the best gladiators. Ugh, how disgusting. I advise you to let us settle this, or consider the patients. They're entitled to make their own decisions. They agree to participate in these bouts. Help her and you're taking away their only opportunity to make a bit of money for themselves. Now if you choose to help me, and to keep your mouth shut afterwards, you'll have my gratitude. Again. Well, I don't see anything wrong with fights if these folks will agree themselves. Dr. Bailey, you need to join the world of grown-ups now. Maybe after I teach you a lesson, you'll see things more clearly. I think we picked the easy side of this fight. Like, the thugs don't really stand any chance, do they? Yeah, we should have picked the other side. Oh well. Sure, whatever. Alright, so let's try this. Okay, so apparently AoEs do not affect allies, because that did not seem to have affected the robot. Or maybe that particular one just doesn't affect the automaton. Alright. We need to higher difficulty. I mean, this is only our second battle, I guess, but definitely too easy. Alright, so we can't talk to anybody or do anything? What? With Ortonics, life goes on. Get back to productivity with a state-of-the-art implant that not only supports your life, but improves it. Okay, so they have mechanical implants. Interesting. Oh, you know what? I guess we have to go to the other rooms and fight the other bandit. We should have picked the side of the automatons. Like, these bandits are far too weak. Far too weak. Victory, but super victory. Come on, I want to talk to him. Guess we can't. Don't want to do that anymore. At least we can steal everything the guy has. Alright, this is way too one-sided. What the hell? Should be like 15 guys in here if we're gonna do 3 automatons. Okay, these guys got guns. Maybe they'll be a little more difficult. So I still gotta think they're gonna die very quickly. Alright, we got an actual hit in with him. That's rare. Oh shit! You can teleport? What? Yeah, it's still way too easy. Yeah, we should have taken the size of the bandage. Fight the atomic. Yeah. Poison gets them. Victory is ours. Is there a difficulty setting? I didn't see one before, but yeah, there's not. Well, maybe we could have activated that to help us or something. Ooh, dwarf beer. Alright, so we've seen pictures of dwarfs, and now there's dwarf beer, so probably a dwarf race in the final game? Yeah, probably. That was a pragmatic choice, madam. My patients don't have anyone else's pity, and they certainly don't need yours. Now we can at least make a little cash out of this drama. Thanks for your assistance. I'll remember it in the future. Better pay me. I don't like this guy, but I get why the sick folks join the fights. Life's tough out here. If it works for them, let it be, huh? So we have some real cure for the Iron Plague. By the authority vested in this decree, this document entitles its bearer to a reward for their significant contributions to the advancement of the New World community. You now have enough experience points to level up your characters. Okay, alright. Yes. That's a cool way to give a level up. I'm not entirely sure, but it looks like a level up just gives skill points. Presumably it'll give you perks, just not every level. Maybe even traits on occasion, although I would think, or at least hope, that maybe traits are something that you earn based on the choices that you make. All right, so thinking we're gonna. Yeah, I think we need some more ability during conversations. So let's go ahead and up our insight, social skill. Yeah, maybe give us a little better chance of doing better in conversations. And for Mick, yeah, Steam Tech, Beast Tech, Tesla Tech. Yeah, let's up his intimidation. All right. Cool. All right, so we got a level, finished a quest line. So far, it's pretty fun. I hope that you all have been enjoying it. I gotta go help my son with his homework, though. We do this thing where we do homework when he first gets home, then we take a break, and we do more homework, or really studying, not so much homework, just studying, like flashcards and stuff after that. So anyways, I'm gonna go do that. But I don't know. Maybe tomorrow evening or afternoon we'll come back to this and play another hour or two or something. It's pretty good so far. I think it's pretty good. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Thanks everybody for joining. This has been Chris with Lorespire. Do well, my friends.